What it is, what's saying, boys? It's your boy CJ back with another breakdown video. And hey, boys, I'm not gonna do too much time talking. Y'all boys saw the title, y'all boys saw the thumbnail, y'all boys see the screen, man. So we got Bengals today. I'm only gonna do tight slots halfback week, but that's only because I have bunch offset and bunch halfback strong already on the channel and some other ebooks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link it at the end of the video. So make sure to stick to the end, watch all of tight slots halfback week. And then our Eagles breakdown has bunch offset along with some other formations. And then our Eagles also has bunch strong nasty, which is basically the same. But then I also have a Bears video, which is bunch halfback strong exactly. So I'll link both of those at the end. And without further ado, boys, very first play we're going to get into is 4 verticals. So we're just going to do this against, to be honest, a random defense. Because this is a quick snap play. This play is really, really good, and I'll show y'all why. All right, boys, so like I said, very first play for verticals. Really, this is a quick snap because with these option routes, let me explain these option routes. So as you see, Higgins has a streak or a post. If it's zone, he's going to run the streak or the seam, and then if it's man, he's going to run the post. And that post actually beats man pretty well, which is why this play is really good. And then with these wheels also beat man. And then obviously they're going to get into sweet spots in zone, just like normal for verticals. And then the running back, same thing. He is either going to hitch in zone or out or in man. So let's snap this ball, set, go. As you see, first thing, it's man. We have the post, and Joe Burrow is just playing like how he plays in real life, just selling. But let me show y'all the replay, though. So right here, as y'all boys see, Chase is open early because I guess this was an off man, so you could have thrown Chase right here. But the main read right here was, like I told y'all, they go to man, and you see this dude right here burns. So we have this, and then the post also fried man. And then Joe Burrow just, like I said, I'm not gonna say it again, my bad. But I don't know why they're in this defense, but I was running a few more times. And to be honest, like that's the whole explanation. Like you don't really need to adjust out of this or anything. It's just a quick snap. Obviously you can, like if you wanna hit somebody or do whatever, then you can. But to be honest, this play is just really good because you can call it really fast and it's really effective against multiple coverages. Right there we had Chase, and I just didn't throw the ball like 2 more times just to show y'all. Right here we have Chase again. I don't know why they're running these weird defenses. I'm just calling randoms. And then if we call this one more time, you'll see Chase is open again. My bad. I'm trying to get it to where I'll like call it until I can throw it to somebody else. But like I said, it's just reading the field, snapping the ball. Snap it. I'm just going to try to force it somewhere else. As you see, we get that underneath. Especially if you have gift wrapped and Mut, you're going to be able to make that catch as long as they don't have a KO. So that's literally all for verticals. I'll just show you a few times against man. But like I said, against man, you're just making the read. So right here, we have the in from the running back. See how he converts? And then you just make a couple people miss. I mean, this is a Mut. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I know it's the computer, but I mean, hey, y'all know that y'all can do that in Mut. But regardless, if I didn't make all those jukes, that was a gain of 5 or 6. And then we snap this ball again. We have Higgins right here in the seam. If you get a better, I mean, he still caught it, but if you get a better sliding possession catch animation, that's way better, obviously. I'll do it one more time. Right here, if we had enough time, we would have had the running back on the out route, but he just took a while. I'll show you all that, and then that's going to be it for 4 verticals. Pretty self-explanatory. Right here, as you see, he does a little check and release, and then literally the only reason he didn't get free was because he bumped, but then as you see, he would have converted into this out, and it would have been open. That's what's really good about that play. You saw the last play, the running back ran the in. This play, he ran the out, and then since it's option routes, like it's just, you just got to read the field. Simple, simple. But yeah, that's it for 4 verticals. We're going to get into the money play. Y'all boys know what plays next. Flood, cover of the video. But Flood, the reason Flood is so good is because it's also a quick snap play. And then on top of that, you can do a lot of different things with it. So for this one, I'm not going to do random play because it's more of a zone beater. All right, boys. So very, very first setup is literally just streak X. This is really good because, like I said, it's another quick snap. Sometimes what I like to do with B is either put him on a smart route at the in or hitch him or curl them, either one, it doesn't really matter. You can keep that stock route, but what I noticed is sometimes, especially if they get bumped, but even if they don't, the spacing isn't always great between him and that tight end on the drag. So just keep that in mind. And then with the running back, that flat route is really good because you can also run this play wide side, which we'll get into in a second. But the reason it's so good near side is because you can just snap this ball like this, and then you guys already know, street corner, you're just going to pass lead that up, make a man miss, and then you're on your way. So I'm not going to spend too much time on the street corner because street corner is one of the most common concept in the game at this point. I'll just call it one more time. Set, go. Right here we have the running back in the flat. It's easy. It's easy. That's why it's so good, because it attacks literally every part of the field, and you can call it as soon as you get to the line of scrimmage, basically. Snap this ball. Right here, we have, you see what I'm saying? Here, I'm going to show you guys the replay really quick, though. You had the tight end on the drag, but what I meant by that spacing is, especially if the user ends up playing the middle of the field, I would be uncomfortable trying to make this read right here. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty close. If you guys still want to run it this way, you can. But especially like if you have a hot route master, you could literally just drag B, put your tight end on a trail. That just gives you so much more space. And you can put your tight end on a drag, or he's already on a drag. You can put this dude on a post. But if you don't have hot route master, you can still run it like this. Or like I said, you can hitch him, curl him, smart routed in. I'll show y'all some of that really quick. Like I said, do this. Like if we had a smart routed in, look at how much more space that is. You have the tight end early, and then he's just now cutting. So obviously, since that was probably a cover 2 drop, and there's no user over the field, so they have literally like 4 yellow zones. So obviously it wasn't open there, but when you have a user on the field in game, it's gonna make a difference. Another thing you can do, like I said, curl. They're gonna bag the curl, but then you just throw the corner route, and then they're gonna have to zone drop to stop that corner route. And we're gonna get into how to beat this formation actually can beat 30-yard flats as well, and we'll get into that a little later. But flood is pretty simple. Like I said, just snap this ball and then just make the read. You have the running back right there. The really good thing about this is you have the running back flat with the play, so you don't need an apprentice or a hot route master to get that. And then now I'm going to show you wide side. It's literally the same thing, but to get this corner open, you're probably going to want to motion out your receiver. My bad. You're probably going to want to motion out your receiver. But other than that, it's really the same play. If you just snap this, you'll see you have the running back, and then if you wait and wait, you got the corner. So yeah, that's flood. And then you also can get this post open. The way you would get the post open is just streak Y instead. And then to be honest with this behind it, I would probably do something like this even. A little combo like this. Because then you have this wheel backside as well. But then now you have that post. And the thing is, the user is going to have to choose between the post and the running back wheel. You guys should know that if you've been playing for a minute. But even if you haven't, basically because the way that these wheels work in this game, it's really hard for the actual CPU defender to guard them. It's usually a user that needs to intercept it unless they get like manned up. But even then, wheels beat man. You just have to wait a little longer. So another thing I would do is this streak from the slot will get the post open a lot easier. So if you want to streak chase but you still want to run the wheel route, just motion over your receiver, put him on a flat like this. And then you can really do whatever you want with Smith. If you wanted to block him, you would have had to block him beforehand. And even though he motions out, I'm pretty sure he still ends up blocking. We'll try that. We snap it, as you see, flat, wheel. And then if you wait, you would have had the post deep. I just wanted to show you all the reads. And then I do want to actually see if this tight end will still stay blocking. He should. But let me just set it up really quick. If we block like this, flat, motion over. Yeah, he does still end up blocking. So then if you still want to block your tight end, just make sure that you block him before he motions out. You have this right here. Like I said, wheel right there. It gets in a sweet spot. Gift wrapped and Mut, you're going to catch that. If you don't play Mut, then you'll still catch it a lot of the time. Sometimes you will. But you guys know if you have gift wrap, that's going to be a 9 out of 10 catch. And then, yeah, just freestyle around that. You can put your tight end on a curl. You can drag B. So then you have this flat drag like this. Throw the flat, throw the drag, doesn't really matter. Again, at 5 or 6 yards, if you would have thrown the flat, made a move, you would have had a lot more. So I'm not going to spend too much time on flood. The only other thing is you could really bomb coverages with this post route. Like, say if they're in a cover 3, you do something like this, snap the ball, boom. You have one play touchdowns. It's the same deep post as in every other formation. So if you guys know how to bomb coverages with the deep post, you can do that out of this formation as well. So that was cover 3. You see we got for a one play touchdown. Cover 2 is going to be a little tougher to get a one play touchdown per se, but you can still get a lot of yards. If you have a hot route master, I would corner either your tight. If you have a hot route master, corner your tight end, streak B, and then motion out B. So then you have a streak corner over here as well. And then you'll throw the post earlier, if that makes sense. But just for the sake of this, if you don't have hot route master, you can either block your tight end, put Boyd on a comeback. You can fade Boyd. You can put your tight end on a smart routed out. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. But for the sake of this, I'm just gonna block him just to show y'all. No, I'm actually gonna put him on a curl. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, snap this ball against cover 2. You guys know you're just gonna have to split the safeties. Be careful of KOs and Mut. You're gonna want to pass lead that inside like I just did, and probably A button catch it, so you don't have to worry about it getting knocked out. And then if you want to make sure the user doesn't guard the post, then really just keep the other two routes stock. Or like I said, if you have Hot Route Master, put B on a post. If you don't, Smart Routed in, normal in, just to give them a little more spacing from this drag. Snap this ball, so then the user is probably either going to go with the drag or the in, and then you can just fit that in right there. And if he does keep the deep post, then you just throw the drag or the in. So that is flood. You can bomb it. You can throw deep corner routes. You can do all types of stuff out of that. Learn it, live it, love it. That's the best play in this formation along with the 4 verticals. And then we have mesh spot, post wheel drag, and then that'll be it. And like I said, if you guys want bunch offset or bunch halfback strong, I do have those available on the channel already. Boom, right here. Mesh spot. This is like if you guys ever run single back wing slot, or really if you've ever run mesh spot, you guys know what's really good about this play is that you can quick snap it, because there's just so much you can do with it. Like first, if you really just want to run it stock, you snap this ball, boom, wheel. If he smacks it and drops it, dang, I didn't realize how much I rely on gift wrap. Okay, if you guys are regs players and you think I'm a bot, my bad, but I'm used to Mut and gift wrapped, and with gift wrapped, you will catch that ball. That's why you're seeing me throw all these tight passes, is because gift wrap is like the best ability, in my opinion, behind set feet lead. But anyway, so yeah, you can quick snap this ball. Right here, we have these 2 drags. Right here, we hit Ish Smith, pick up our yards. Next play, I'll try to make a different read. What's so good about this is that it's a middle flood, because you have the 2 drags, you have the wheel early if you fit it inside, and then you still have that sharp post from the backside. Like right here, boom, fit it right in there. You see what I'm saying? Mut, obviously, if they have a deep in, you'll probably drop that. But I'm trying to explain these videos more for both modes now, because someone commented about it saying that I kind of made these all about Mut, and I didn't realize that I had more regs players watching these breakdowns. So if you guys are in regs and you guys are dropping balls like that, what you can do, honestly, is just the drags are probably going to be better for that. And then this post is also like the flood post. It's not as deep, but what you can do is you can get it open by sending out streaks and stuff like that. So if you want to get this post open, I would do something like this. So then you have wheel. The read is going to be wheel to the left, drag, post. You see what I'm saying? It's a great middle flood. You snap this ball. Boom. Right there. It's just they bumped, but you see it. And then I'm going to run it a few more times, actually, because that is a really good combo. Flat, keep the drag, streak like this. Look at the play art. Right here, we have the drag, easy. Even though that's 3 yards or 4 yards, that's 4 yards on first down. Okay, 2nd and 6. Literally just run literally you can just run the same play, to be honest. Or what I would also do is, just mix it up. Like I said, you guys need to learn how to freestyle. So what I would do is you can streak him. No, actually, I would hitch, streak like this, motion him over so the hitch is on this side. Snap this ball. We have a wheel, we have a hitch. Like I said, 5 yards, boom. Now what? 3rd and 1. Like, obviously, you don't want to dink and dunk all game, but I'm just showing you guys a whole bunch of different combos, because I don't want you guys to say that I only show you deep combos and vice versa. I just want y'all to be able to have a full offense. So then, like I said, get the post open, just put somebody on a streak, have a flat for the wheel. You can really motion out the flat if you want, and then hitch, something like this. I don't know. Nah, I'll probably in. I wouldn't want to hitch right next to the wheel. That's bad spacing. User can easily lurk, but you have the in, and like I said right there, you have the wheel. But we just got hit. So that's what's really good about this play. And then also, if they're in man, for the most part, if I remember correctly, this post should also beat man coverage. Snap this ball. Yeah, it does. It fries it. So I'm just gonna, I know that they have deep zones and stuff, but I'm just gonna show you guys a replay really quick. Oh, clicked it way too early. It's a replay. As y'all boys see, this is Tyler Boyd on Woolen. So Woolen has like a plus whatever speed advantage. I don't even think Tyler Boyd has 90 speed. You know, Woolen is one of the fastest DBs in the game. So here, he still gets open. You guys know you pass lead this inside on the break, especially if they don't bump right here. That's a cook. And then obviously Woolen has closeout speed, but he has like plus 8, 9, maybe even 10 speed, to be real. So if you guys are in Mut, this is going to work a lot better for y'all. And then also, And also, if you're in regs, just make sure you have your fastest receiver on the outsides. Because as you saw, for flood, the post comes from this outside. And then for mesh, it comes from the other outside. So just make sure that if you're in regs, your fast receivers on the outside. And then, yeah, that'll work like that. I'm just going to call this one more time just to show y'all. And then we're going to get into the last play. And then that'll be it for this one. All right, boys, so I have two more concepts I'm going to show you, and I'm going to go ahead and call it. So very first, if you guys are throwing that flood corner route a lot and then they start zone dropping like this, I'll show y'all how to go ahead and beat these 30-yard flats for big yards really quick. So let's go to a cover 2 drop. And then, to be honest, you can do out of multiple plays. You can do out of 4 verticals, and you can also do out of post wheel drag. So I'll show you out of 4 verticals first, because since I showed y'all that 4 verticals is like our quick snap play, literally you can just run it stock. But if you want to make sure it gets open, I would, well, this side, to be honest, you can snap it like this. And then if you just wait, it takes a while, you guys know. But then it's the same as normal 4 verticals out of like bunch or whatever. These, both these wheels are going to get over the flats. So I would just focus on whichever wheel your ball hash is on. So like we were on the right hash to tight end. So here we're on the left hash. Snap this ball. Obviously, it's going to take a while because it's 30 yards down the field, but then you get that pass lead it, and then you have chase. So that's how you beat them, and then they also work out a post-wheel drag, so if we can just get into that play really quick. But yeah, here, so now we're in post-wheel drag, and then it's going to be the same, but it's just this time you can only do it to chase. But you see that this wheel is a little skinnier, but it'll still do the job. You just want to streak X, and as you see, it's going to get right over the 30-yard, massive yards. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. That was just a little concept I wanted to show you. But now that we're in post-wheel drag, this is the last play that we're going to get into. So that was our first combo right there. If you want to get this wheel open, just streak X. Or if you want to keep the post and still get the wheel open, I would motion over Boyd. Like I said, if you want your tight end to block, make sure that you block him beforehand. And if they let you motion snap, go ahead. But if not, then this still works out pretty fine too. And then I'll probably drag. If you want to send 5 out, you can drag in. If you want to send 4, you can drag. And like I said, if you want your tight end to block and then you can send your running back on a route, just make sure that you block him before you motion out your receiver. So we snap this ball. We got the wheel over the 30 yards. And then, as you saw, we had the drag underneath. If we sent 5 out, we could have had, here, I'll show y'all a different combo. We can go in like this. We'll streak chase to get the post open. And then we will do something like this. Wheel flat, motion you over like this, snap the ball if they'll let me. We have the flat, and I'm actually going to show you why I called this. No, I gotta let it develop. So I'll actually run it one more time, let it develop, and then I'll just instant replay it. So we had a streak, a wheel, a flat, motion buddy over, snap the ball. I'm just going to hold the ball to let everything develop, we still got this post, and that they still are in 30-yard blues, by the way. So let me show you guys this replay really quick. So let me boom, instant replay. So the reason we call this, obviously, we're combining concepts basically. So earlier I told you guys about wheel flat. So right here, as you see, we have the wheel flat. We motion Boyd over, so we have the extra, so we can have the flat. Boom, as you see, if they don't have hard flats, just pass lead to the outside. You have the flat. They do have hard flats. Wait for this running back to make his cut. You throw this inside, because you have to think there's still going to be a user in the middle of the field. So something is going to be open because they're trying to take away something else. So we have this drag underneath. It got matched onto. So yeah, let's say for instance Bobby's the user. Then we just wait for this post to go over the top. You can easily throw this if there's no user right here, because it'll get to the other side. Keep in mind that they have 30 yards right here. So if you wanted to, I'll probably do like an out route or something, like I said, or if you want to send 5 out. But so that play, left side of the field got open. So then if we put them in like a cover, what was that? Like a cover 2 it looked like. So here let's just put them in a cover 3 and then try the same thing. Flat, wheel, streak. Is that right? Yep. Motion him over. I'll let it develop again. Snap it. You want to try to motion snap, but if you can't, it's fine. It'll still work pretty good. Hold this ball. Hold this ball. I didn't even know that you can do that, but hey, I just showed y'all another thing that you can do. But let's look at this replay really quick. So if we pause this game, instant replay, we still have the wheel flat. So as you see, there's a flat right here. So last play the flat was open. This play it's not, but we have this wheel right here. You can easily pass lead this inside, throw this, make a man miss. Like look at the window right here. Then drag is also open. If the user's on the drag, then look, post was also open. Literally everything got open this play. Post is also open right here, as you saw. And then if you even take more time, you could have passed this down into the sideline, but then we ended up throwing this bomb. I didn't even know that this was a bomb. I'm going to run it one more time to see if that's like actually a bomb or if that was just weird play reconcile. We'll do this. Motion him back over. See if I can make this throw again. Hold it. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. Hey, if they don't have a deep out zone KO, I just showed y'all guys another bomb. But to be honest, that's it for this video. Hey, fam, appreciate y'all boys for pulling up as always. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, go ahead, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Like I said, I should have linked bunch offset and bunch halfback strong already throughout this video. So if you guys want to complete it with this trio motion around between these 3 formations, go ahead and check those other 2 out. But that will be it for today. Appreciate y'all boys for pulling up as always. Y'all boys be safe. I'll see y'all boys tomorrow.